Alright, guys. So, once again, your boy here got duped. I went off of just the trailer itself, and this film was completely out of the way as to what I thought it was. Now, when you look at the trailer, it looks like it's going to be this woman, Elizabeth Nettles, played by Phoebe Dynevor, going up against Diane Lane, who plays Ellen Taylor, and her whole family. She's in a relationship with Josh Taylor, who's played by Dylan O'Brien, and you got Kyle Chandler as the father, who plays Paul Taylor. So I thought it was going to be like one of those thrillers. It was going to be the whodunit, how is she going to ruin the family, yada, yada, yada. Well, it wasn't that. But, however, for once, I'm glad that I was wrong. So this film is centered around the Taylor family and Nettles. Now, we find out right off the bat that Elizabeth took Ellen's class because Ellen's a professor. And Elizabeth had this whole mindset of kind of, a new way of doing the government. Kind of like communism in a way, but not to the degree that, we're used to. Now, Ellen doesn't like her by any means, and neither does the rest of the family, but Josh is infatuated by her. So, it goes by, 1 year this happens, 1 year this happens, 1 year. It's like, it shows how crazy one belief could change all of America after every year. Now, one of the biggest things that I enjoyed about this film was how kind of crazy Dylan O'Brien can be. Now, I've only really seen him on Teen Wolf. I saw him in The Maze Runner. But he definitely plays creepy very well. Now, you add that, and then you add how good of an actor Kyle Chandler is, and this is a must-watch film. Now, a lot of people aren't going to like this film, because it's basically a political film. It's not, him against her, or whatever, or her against her. It is a political film. And that's all that I really have to say about it. I think that it was very well done. The story just kind of keeps going. And it shows the reality of what could be America. And what could possibly happen, honestly, anywhere. So I think this film, everyone should watch. Because it's kind of like a giant eye-opener to what the possibilities are in the world that we live. Now, IMDb gave it a 6.7 out of 10. I give it a 3 out of 5 just because I don't know, I'll probably never watch this movie again, but I'm glad that I saw the reality of how our world can be. Now, there is no place to stream it besides renting it off Fandango. Yeah, Fandango. So, if you've seen it before, give it a watch. Let me know what you think.